Alien, which was one of the events of the year.
Yes.
Absolutely one of the events of the year.
It still holds up.
Yeah, that holds up to this day. Dan O'Bannon, and I think Ron Shusett, that's the way you pronounce his name. Shusett. Wrote Alien to get a movie going with Corman. So they wrote their version of what they thought a good New World picture would be that could be doable. Okay, it's all in a spaceship and da-da-da-da-da-da. And so they get it to Corman's people, and they read it, and they're interested. But they're not like snapping it up right away. All right, they're thinking about it. All right, and somehow David Giler and Walter Hill get it, and they read it and they go, "This script isn't really very good, but it's got a great idea and it's got a great premise. I think we could do this as a big movie. I think we could do a small movie for Fox, but a big movie for this movie. But we could really do it classy." And so they got in it. I think they made the script a lot better. They added the entire class consciousness. Mm-hmm. Well, they made Ripley a female, and they are the ones that added the whole class system between the ship and a lot of other things. Walter Hill told me that part of the reason that they were even going to do Alien is Fox had a set up at Pinewood Studios because they had done Star Wars there. They had just done Empire Strikes Back. So they have this whole apparatus ready to go at Pinewood Studios with people who know effects. That's the reason we're going to do it, because we have that all set up there. So Walter Hill has decided, I don't want to direct it because I don't know enough about special effects, but I'll Godfather it. They offered it to all these people. They all turned them down. They offered it to one director after another. Each director kept turning them down. Walter talks about, we offered it to Jack Gold. Now, Jack Gold is actually a good director, but Jack Gold is famous for, he's a British TV movie director. But most of his movies are really classy British TV movies. Jack Gold turned it down. And Walter's like, okay, when you've got a greenlit Go film from 20th Century Fox and Jack Gold's turning you down, all right, you got a problem. And so they offered it to Robert Aldrich, and Aldrich said yes, come and meet me. So Giler and Walter Hill go to meet Robert Aldrich. So this is like 1980.
Yeah.
Well, 79. And so they go to meet Robert Aldrich, and Aldrich is like, big burly guy, and he's like, okay, so why aren't you doing it if it's so damn good? Well, I don't feel comfortable with special effects and stuff. I don't feel comfortable enough dealing in that world. Well, I guess I can understand that. I don't have any problem with that. Well, I think you got a terrific picture here. I mean, I think, look, I agree. Story's very interesting. Story's great. You got a good movie. We can scare the hell out of the audiences with this. It's a great setup, great story. What are we going to do about this damn alien, though? That's what I got to say. I mean, I don't want a guy in a suit. Don't want that. Now, it's impossible to contemplate Alien without taking H.R. Geiger into effect and his concept of the creature. But you have to put yourself in a world where that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
H.R. Geiger has not been hired. There is no drawings of the alien. They literally are figuring it out. And naturally, they come to the idea of a man in a suit, and they go, oh, that's horrible. We can't do that. We can't do that. Aldrich had an interesting idea. It sounds preposterous, but I don't know what that would look like. His idea was, and he was just spitballing, but it was the idea of something weird. What if we took an orangutan and shaved it? And we shoot inserts of him.
Crawling
and
around.
Then that's the alien.
That would be cool.
Do you know what an orangutan without hair would look like? I don't.